I went viral for calling out doomed marriages as a wedding photographer. Little did I know my own marriage would also end in divorce. So let's talk about those original 3 signs I shared and some of the comments that were left that I think may be accurate. If you missed that original video, essentially I was working under this really well-known photographer who had photographed like 10 to 15 years worth of weddings. And he shared with me there's 3 signs from a wedding day that I can always tell it will end in divorce. And I remember trying to avoid them so hard on my own wedding day. I was like, this will not happen. Let's start with the 3 signs and then let's go into the comments, which I think there's some accuracy in. Morning, Dr. Pepper. So the first one is if a spouse takes more than 3 family photos without the other spouse. I think the premise behind this one is like, are you taking that photo because you're picturing you guys divorced and you want to still have one to hang on the wall? Totally get a photo of just the bride and the mom, right? I don't think that counts, but like a big family group photo, like with mom, dad, and siblings, and you kick the groom out or you kick the bride out. The second one was if the bridal party does toast or some sort of speech and they don't really talk about the other spouse. A lot of times it's because the friends don't like them. At my wedding, we did not do toast. That really worked out for us. Lastly, if the couple spends more time with other people than their spouse at the reception, could be an indicator for divorce, according to this wedding photographer. As you can imagine, the internet was very divided when I shared these, but a lot of people added in their own theories about things that might indicate divorce at a wedding. And I was looking back at the comments and one of them literally rang true about my wedding. Okay, right here. I heard another photographer say if a spouse smushes cake in the other's face, it's a good indication it won't last because it's rooted in humiliation. I'm just gonna leave this here, okay? I'm just gonna leave this here. Another angle, shall we? Another angle. Not gonna lie, was a little salty in that moment. I need someone to explain this comment to me. Someone said, also a wedding photographer, one indicator for me is when the couple don't whisper talk. I'm assuming that means like a couple's privately talking to each other in whispers all night long and you're like, oh, what are they talking about? I'm assuming that's what that means. If so, that did not happen at my wedding. Anyways, I want you all to throw in your opinions. What do you think about these signs? Do you think they're true? Have any signs of your own that I can react to?